So I was walking today as normal, but then all of a sudden I check my phone and I realize that sunset is 5 p.m. or something. So therefore, if I continue on this path, I won't be home in time before it's really dark. So that's why I had to turn around, and I can't do the entire lake walk today because I really don't want to be doing it in the complete darkness. What I did today, basically, I sat at home, played Minecraft, and listened to election results for hours on end is what I did. Just listen to news reports and political commentary. This is probably the most politically, historically close election ever in the United States history, I think. So that's why it's so interesting. It's going to be like, if it comes down to it, it'll be like a few electoral votes away from each candidate. Now everyone's wondering where I am, sending me texts. So gotta respond to those. Sending a picture of my face, telling them I'm in the park. And something I can't get into my head is that staring and listening to election results doesn't change the result. Did you know that? I didn't know that, really. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't really think hard enough about that. I think if I listened to enough reports, somehow the election will go a certain way or whatever, but guess not. I feel like when I do the walk around the entire lake, it's much easier to complete my goals because it forces me to do the walk because of the circle, and I can't just turn back around and head home. The only way to finish it is to complete it because that's where I am at that time. As soon as I get home, probably, I am going to start doing more writing, doing like a mini writing expedition on the paper and just to write words until I have something really usable for the book I'm writing, because I'm kind of stuck right now. But I'm trying to just continue pressing forward until I have something I can use to finish the book, and then I got to edit the book and take out all the awkward phrasing and correct all the mistakes, make sure everything's consistent, and that there's really great poems in that book. Another thing I want to do is to start talking more about my books on these videos. Maybe I'll bring one with me on one of these walks and just read from it. It's hard to read and hold the camera at the same time though, and walk, but we'll see, because I want to do this entire vlog stuff while actually walking. It's also very amazing how good it feels just to hold a camera and be able to talk, sort of like recording a diary. Doing these videos really reminds me of Mark Balmer's videos where he was walking across America barefoot and vlogging the whole thing. Except he wasn't really talking the whole time, it was just more like documenting his journey and what he saw, and he wasn't walking in the same place every day. And I assume his videos were highly edited, but he edited them all on his phone. So there was a lot of material he had, and it was those videos were really interesting. It's very sad that he's gone. Then when he passed, you had this Canadian conservative news outlet, well, not news, it's more like political commentary outlet called The Rebel, basically making fun of his death, which is not something you want to be doing. Like, if someone dies, shouldn't be, that's not something to joke about. I got freaked out because this bike just drove right by me and made me almost drop the phone. Wow, it's already been 45 minutes. Can't believe it. That's 15 minutes shy of an hour. So I'm at this bridge again, and I think it's time to end the video. And there's just a few things I want to say in the last few seconds of this video. And the first thing I want to say is that never, regardless of what you're doing, never let someone say you can't do something that's like artistic. Always keep working at it. For example, whether it's writing a book or some kind of visual art or something, or a musician thing, because there is something about art that your voice just needs to be formulated in a certain way to express what's inside, because what's inside your heart that you're trying to express and whatever art you're trying to portray it with is something that's real and that needs to be, other people need to see it. It's sort of like an extreme form of communication that can really change minds. And it's like how influential is the music industry, and influential is even the film industry, even though those take millions of dollars to produce. But even the small things that you do when you're working as like an artist, you can never give up. You always have to be creating and trying to better yourself. And that's what I think. And that's the message I'm going to leave you guys with today. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you'll join me on the rest of my adventure here. And I'm going to keep walking, but I'm going to end the video. And everyone have a good night.